Hi guys, welcome to the tutorial. In this tutorial, we will see about the Java basics. Under the basics concept, we are going to see about data types, loops, arrays, switch case and assertion. Okay, first we will see about the data types. Java data types are broadly classified into primitive and non-primitive. Non-primitive is object reference. We will see that later. First we will see about the primitive. Before seeing the primitive data type, we will understand what is the data type, what is the use of data type. Consider your project where you are having a variable x equal to 10. If you are using x equal to 10 variable, if you want to hold x as a 10 for your project, for your requirement, the Java compiler will ask you what is the data type of x. So you can give int x equal 10. Here you are saying the x is a integer type and it has the initial value of 10. So this is the basic of data type. Now we will see the what are the data types available in the primitive category. We have char, boolean, byte, short, int, long, float and double. Float and double are floating point types. Others int, short, long or integer type. Boolean is boolean type. Boolean will have true or false. And char is like to hold a single character and byte is 8-bit size. So all the data types will have the minimum and the maximum range. And also, if we don't declare any value to the data type, defaultly the compiler will assign the value for it. That is called as default value. So for Boolean, the default value is false. It is the size is 1 bit. And for byte, the default value is 8 bit. If you declare the variable as a byte, if you are not specifying any initial value, it will take default value as a 0. And char is like it can hold only one single character. The size of the char data type is 16 bit. Short data type size is 16 bits. And int, the integer data type. So int size is 32 bits and you can see the minimum and maximum value of the int. Long, for long, if you want to specify, sometimes if you want to specify the distance between the sky and earth is like very too long, so you have to specify that value in a long. For specifying the long data type, you have to end the value as capital L, see 1L 2L like that. So you can see the minimum and maximum value for the long data type. And float and double. Float and double are for like floating point values. The float value should end with a small f or capital F. Likewise, the double value will end with small d. So float will have the size of 32 bits and double will have the 64 bits. You may get a question now, why Java is asking for the data type and why there are different types of different categories of data types. So if you declare your value as a particular data type, compiler will allocate the memory. So if it is byte, it will allocate only 8 bits. If it is a character, only it will memory size will be 16 bits. That's why we have to specify our input as a particular data type. Now we will see the program to explain all the data types and we will run and execute the output. See, I have created a demo example program for the explaining data type. Now I'll explain all the data types, minimum and maximum values. See, here I have declared as a C, char C is equal to M. I have told you that char can hold only single character. If I'm trying to give one more character, see, it's giving error. Invalid character constant. Yes, for char I should give only one single character within the single quotation. Okay, now we have seen the byte minimum and maximum value as 128 is the minimum value and maximum is 127. So here if I try to change the maximum value 128 from 127 to 128, see, it's giving the error. Cannot Type mismatch, cannot convert from into byte because the maximum value of the byte is 127. If we want to declare, I mean if you want to give maximum more than maximum value, you have to declare as a int. So I am not changing to 127. I'm changing to 127. So here I have declared int variable, int data type, int I1, I2. This is the minimum and maximum value. The int also, if you try to change the minimum value or maximum value, it gives you the error. See, type int is out of range. Yes, the value range is below, within this minimum and maximum value. If I try to give extra within out of the range, it will show the error. The short minimum and maximum value I have given. If you try to change the value also, it will give error. See, it's giving error. As I told you earlier, for specify the long, you should end with the data. We should end the value with L. So I have here I have declared as a I have specified the L. This is the maximum and minimum value. If I try to change the maximum value, it will give error. See, long is out of range. Yes, the range is within this 8. So we have discussed about the char, byte, int, short, long. Now we will see about the floating point data types. Floating points, we have float and double. Here I have declared F1 as 3.4028 some value. This is the maximum value of float. And I told you earlier, for floating point value, that value should end with capital F or small f. So I have given small f. So now I am going to print all these values and I will check the output. See, I have given printout statement for char, int, byte and for all data types. Now I will execute this program and I will show you the output. See, all the data type has been printed with the specified value. This is the value. This is all the value I have given as the input. Now we will see about the loops. Loops are mainly used for execute the same set of instructions for many times. For example, if you want to print Java for 5 times, you can use the loops. In Java, we have for loop, while loop, do while loop, for each loop, and also you have a switch case. Now, first we will see about the for loop and we will see about all the loop with example. So I have created a demo program for loops. This is the code for loop. First, I'll tell you the fundamentals of loop. For all the loops, you should have the counter variable. You have to give initial value for the count variable, and you should have the condition for how many times the loop has to be executed, and also for every execution the count value will be increased by 1 or 2 based on your requirement. So now we will see about the for loop. This is the code for the for loop. So int I is equal 0. You see that I is the count variable here. That is the integer data type. And here I have the condition I less than 5 because I want to print this statement for 5 times. So from 0 to 4, I is equal to 4, the statement will be executed. And for every execution, I will be increased by 1 with the help of I plus plus operator. So I'll uncomment all other loops and I'll execute the for loop alone. So now I can execute the for loop code. Right click, run as Java application. See, I have printed the same system.out.println statement for 5 times. 0th time, first time, second time, third and fourth time, because here I have set the condition I less than 5. If I equal to 5, the condition will get failed, so the loop will come out of the execution will come out of the loop. Okay, now we will see about all other loops. I'll uncomment this code. This is the code for while loop. As I said earlier, all the loops will have the count variable. Here, I have the count underscore while is equal to 1 is the count variable for the loop, while loop, and this also int type, and I will give initial value as a 1. And I should have the condition. Here, my condition is count underscore while is less than 3. I mean, if the value of the count is less than 3, the statement has to be executed. If it is equal to or greater than 3, the control should come out of the loop. And for every execution, the count underscore while is getting incremented by count underscore while plus plus operator. And this is the code for the do while loop. The difference between the while loop and do while loop is like for first while loop, first it will check the condition here and it will execute the statement, but in the do while the statement will be executed and then it will check the condition. So irrespective of the condition pass or fail, in the do while loop the statement will be executed for the first time. The next time the condition will be checked. If the condition is failed, it will come out of the loop. If condition is true, it will go to the execution. Now we will see the while and do while execution. I'll comment this other part of the code. Now I have a for loop, while loop and do while loop. I'm going to run this program. Run as Java application. See, we have already seen the output of the for loop, and this is for while and this is for do while. While loop, first I have given as a 1 and it has to execute for the 2 times. So 1 and 2 get printed here. Same likewise, do while loop also. The condition in the condition is 1, the statement will execute. The condition, the count is 2, the statement will execute. If it is 3, it won't execute. So it has printed only 1 and 2 variable. Okay. Now we will see about the for each loop and the switch case. This is the code for the for each loop. For each loop is the enhanced version of the for loop. Mainly this for each loop is used for iterating the arrays and list. Here I have used numbers array. The array name is numbers and it's having the elements of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the syntax for the for each loop. For and int item. Here item is a variable. For the first time of the execution, it will be pointing to the 0th index of the array element. And here the array name of the array. First time, so as I told you, the first time the item variable will be pointing to the 0th index. So it will print the first element. The next time it will be incremented and it will be pointing to the index 1. So it will print the second element. Likewise, it will print all the elements of the array. Okay, I will execute this for each loop demo code alone and I will show you the output. For that, I have to comment all other code. Okay, now I have only the for each loop code. Now I will execute the code and I will show you the output. Run as Java application. See, all the elements of the array have been printed here. Now we will see about the switch case. So I'll uncomment all this code. Mainly switch case is used for selecting a particular case based on the user input. Here I have 8 cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 7, 8. For 8 cases I have defined a different products. And in the switch case, first I have to pass the item. Here item variable is, here I am passing this item variable as a 6. This variable will be checked against all the cases and it has to print based on the case number given. Now I am giving input as a 6, so the case number 6 product has to be printed here. So because here I have given system.out.println for the product. Okay, I will execute the program and we will see the output. The whole output is coming. Just see for switch case demo, switch case alone. See, the case 6 is Samsung 8. The Samsung 8 got printed here. If I try to change the item value, the case number should change and the product for the particular case number should get printed. If I give 7, the 7th case is Nokia, it should print. See, this is printing. If I'm giving any data which is not available in the case, for example, if I'm giving 11, it has to print the default case. The default product is Moto G, so it has to print the Moto G. See, the Moto G has been printed here. Okay, now we will see about the arrays. Arrays are like variables which is used to store multiple values. All the values of an array should have the same data type. Consider if we want to store multiple values in a single variable. For example, data is equal to 1, 2, 3. You have to store 1, 2, 3 in a single variable. So in a regular data, you have to store data 1 is equal to 1, data 2 is equal to 2, and data 3 is equal to 3. But in array, you can say data of 0 is equal to 1, data of 1 is equal to 2, and the data of 3 is equal to 3. Here, this data of 0, this 0 is considered as an index. All the array values are referenced by its index. Also, we can say data is equal to, within braces, we can say 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we will see about the array declaration and array syntax. This is the array declaration and this is the syntax for array declaration. First, you have to write the data type. Here the data type is int. Next, you have to tell the array name. Here the array name is array underscore name, and you have to give the square brackets and equal to new of int of 5. Here the 5 is considered to be the length of the array. Now we will write an array program and we will see the output. I'm just creating a class. First, I'm going to declare the array. My array name is data. Array length is 4. As I told you, you can reference array values by its index. So here I'm going to insert array value by its index. So data of 0 is equal to, I'm going to insert as a 1. If I want to show the output, I just give system.out.println. I just run the program and we will see the output. See, the array value 1 has been printed here. If you want to insert more values to the array, you can insert. No need to insert in an order. You can insert in any order. Yeah, I just run the program. See, I have printed all the array elements. These are the elements I have inserted in that array. Now first we have declared the array and we have inserted the array elements. Now we will see the other way of creating an array. You can just create an array like this. Int data2 is the array name. You can just inside the braces, you can give the value. See, this will be automatically calculate the length, and it automatically fills in the corresponding index. If we want to print this data too, I just remove this code first to array, and we will see only the our data to array, and we execute and run it. See, the values has come here. Now we will see about the assertion. Mainly, assertion is used for debugging the program. While programming, you have made many assumptions. To test all those assumptions in the programming, we can use this assertion. Now we will see a program to explain about the assertion. So here I have created a assertion example program. Assertion example is the class name. Under the main method, I'm going to explain the assertion. Assert is the keyword used for the assertion. We can declare assert in two ways. One is assert only one expression. Otherwise, assert we can give expression 1 and the expression 2. Here I have used the method 2. Here I have used the two expression. One is value greater than 20, and the second one is if it is getting failed, the second expression should get printed with the assertion error. Now I am giving the value as 21, so 21 is greater than 20, so the expression 1 is true, so the statement should executed. The system.out.println statement should get executed. So to run the assertion, you should enable the assertion. So I will show you how to enable that assertion for this ref class. Right click, run as, select run configuration. Here select the class. Assertion example is the class, and you have to select these arguments, and here hyphen you have to give us a arguments for the VM arguments, and run the program. Now it should print the value. Yes, the value is 21. It is printing the value. Now I'm going to give the value less than 20, so I just give value as 18. If I give 18, so the condition in this expression, condition for this expression should get failed. Now the assertion error should get thrown. In the arguments, I have to give VM arguments as hyphen EA, and I'm running this program. See, it's showing the error. And also it's showing the error with assertion. This is second expression string underweight. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.